Wow, we are live. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the ebook masterclass with Boss Uzi. I'm so delighted to have everyone here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can see your faces. I can see you. Welcome. Let's get straight into business for today. How are you doing? How are you doing? So I can see a lot of people already online from Facebook, from YouTube, from Twitter and everywhere. Welcome to this ebook masterclass. We are going to be setting the tone right now. We are going to be getting down into business. If you can hear me, please. I don't know. Am I clear enough? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just type you can hear me in the comment section. In the comment section, please just type I can hear you, Boss Uzi, or just type I can hear you. Please let me know whether you can hear me. Welcome, everyone. It's going to be an amazing time today. We are going to learn how to write our ebook and profit from it effectively. Please, I'll beg you, if you can hear me, just type I can hear you in the comment section. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So let me also do my own feedback. Let me also get my own feedback from my end. Oh, beautiful. 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 So many of you can hear me. Beautiful. So I can see Ofana and Deborah. Well done, everyone. It's going to be an amazing section with Boss Uzi. And I know that you all are going to get value. You are going to be your own authors very, very, very soon. So we are not going to waste time today. We're going to get straight into business. Welcome, everyone. So, good, good. Thank you so much. So, I want to, before we start, I would just like to, I would like to meet every one of you. So, if you are here, where are you chatting from? Where are you communicating from? This is Boss Uzi communicating online. Yes, streaming right from Lagos, Nigeria. And Lagos, Nigeria. Yes. So where are you communicating from? Are you in Lagos? Are you in the southeast? Are you in Enugu? Are you in Asaba? Where exactly are you? I would like to know. So I'll know how many geopolitical zone we have here today. So where are you from? Where are you chatting from? All right. So I can see Rotimi from Lagos. Rotimi from Lagos. Rotimi, welcome. I can see I can see from Abuja, we have Abuja representative. There's Afonso, right? I believe. Then we have Port Harcourt, Jumoke from Port Harcourt. Then we also have Gabriel from Delta. Delta people are represented already. So we have North already, North Central. We have everywhere. We also have Ondo State, Deborah from Ondo State. We have wow, we have Daniel from Adamawa, beautiful. We have Ebele from Abuja, beautiful. We have Emmanuel from Nasawara, very, very awesome. The truth, why I love teaching this particular stuff is because I always meet amazing people. I always meet people that are interested in actually moving forward. This is not a. Oh, I can also see from Southeast is represented. Anambra, welcome. I love teaching those classes because you just find amazing people that are very serious about growth. So I know you all are very busy on a good start today, and I don't intend to waste your time. So I'm going to be getting straight into it. We commit this training into the hands of God. That everything we are going to be doing in this training, like it shall not just be, it shall be for the progression of our life, our income, our impact in the mighty name of Jesus. We ask that this training will not just be another training where we'll come listening to another sermon, listening to another person talking, but it's going to be a one that is going to change life, is going to transform life, and is going to steer you up to action. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm a very spiritual person. I always commit everything to God, regardless of how small, because no matter what we are doing here, we all started with God. I don't just believe I came from nothing. I came from God. All these beautiful things I have today will not be possible if I did not start with God. So that's why I always start with God. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be showing you. Let me project my screen. I'm going to be showing you proven. This is a 10-step proven framework that will help you write your book, launch your book, and sell your book in record time, even if you have never written a book before. That is what I'm going to be doing right now today. In the next minute, I'm going to be showing you how to do exactly that. But before then, I'll just like to request something from you. Now, Just very, very little from you. If you're coming from the WhatsApp group, one thing I would like you to do is just it's going to be opened right now. Just type in the WhatsApp group, just tell them that we are live, we are live, we are live. Let everybody come, let everybody come. I don't want anyone to miss this training. So the training, the WhatsApp group is open. Just type we are live, join in, we are live, so that people can join. If you want to also copy the link and just paste it there, I would also appreciate. Thank you so much, guys. We are live. Beautiful. We are live. I can see a lot of you doing that. I can see Coco doing that, and I can see a lot of people. Thank you so much. You can also share to your neighbors, your friends, if you have anybody that will be interested in this training. It's going to be a very lovely thing to do. Now, having done that, let's come back and let's get straight into business. Let's get straight into business. We are live on YouTube. So live on YouTube and other social media platform. The reason why I do this thing is just for us to get valued, for us to actually move from one position in our lives to the other. Welcome everyone to all the people that have done that for me. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into business. Are you ready? If you're ready, drop your best fire, drop your best emoji, drop your best emoji in the comment section. Let me see. We are live. Drop your best emoji in the comment section. If you are ready to rumble, drop your best emoji in the comment section so that I'll know that you're ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drop your best emoji in the comment section. Let me know we are live. If you can also see my screen, I'm actually projecting. Oh, somebody dropped an emoji. Beautiful. If you can also see my screen, let me know you can also see my screen. Let's go. 6 minutes already down. Let's fire on. So this now the exact reason why I've decided to like share why I've decided to actually bring up a training like this is because this particular thing I'm about to teach you now right now is one of the things that have actually saved me, has brought me out from poverty. I'll use it here, poverty, because it's the bedrock. The money I made from my books I've sold, especially in the initial stages, is what I've used to set up my life. So for something to have worked for me, I want to just pass that knowledge into everyone that is here today. And I believe that it will also work for you. So you're not just coming here to listen to another cock and bull story. This is something that has worked for me. It has helped me fund the future I'm living right now. And I'm going to explain everything to you. Now, you're going to gain a lot of things if you stay till the end of this training. Now, number one is that I'm going to be showing you the 10-step framework on how you can be successful with ebooks in this training. You're also going to get an exclusive template and checklist. This is worth 50,000 naira, but you're going to get it for free. Yes, you're going to get it for free eventually in your email. If you stay till the end, there's going to be a system where I'll know how many people stay till the end. And I'm going to give you a chance to join my 10 lucky people I'm going to be picking today that will work with me. I'm going to work with them and show them how to write and launch their ebook. Also create a system that make it so easy for them to consistently sell their book. Now, this is not just another cock and bull story. It's not another training. I'm going to be showing you practicals in this training. Now, before we start, I gave a little bit of practical in the group. How many of you were able to make your ebook cover? If you were able to make your ebook cover, signify in the comment section. Just say I was able to make my ebook cover in the comment section. All right. So I can see a lot of you. A lot of you actually did your cover. Some of you did not do it, but that's by the way. Now the truth is that authors, if you call yourself an author, you're going to be perceived 3 times more credible in your industry compared to people that are not authors. You understand? So this is a proven work. So when somebody comes to you and say, I'm an author, or when somebody comes tell you that, okay, I'm a consultant, I am this, I am that, but that person also adds to his or her statement, I'm also an author. Do you know what it does? It gives that person credibility. That means the person knows what he or she is saying. So today, if you actually know what you're saying, if you actually have a skill, you actually have something to give the world, you're actually in engineering, communications, whichever industry you are, social media, you're a freelancer, Adding an author to your bio is going to give you more credibility and is also going to help you to make more money in your industry regardless of where you are. I can see a lot of beautiful people. I can see, I don't want to mention names right now, but a lot of you beautiful people are listening to me. I can see some of my past students and all. Now, there are 3 points that this, what I just said now, is trying to pass. Number one, being an author helps you build credibility. It also generates passive income. Do you know why? It builds credibility, just like what I said. Being an author, it's a passport. You can actually say when somebody is asking you, who are you? You can actually give the person your book or show the person a link to your book. It's a passport. It helps you store a digital record on the internet. You understand? So it also generates passive income for you. Now, it also creates opportunities. Now, imagine you have written a book on relationship, maybe or children, or talking about childbirth or whatever you're writing on. It creates opportunity because people can also invite you and say, please, I would love you to come and speak in so and so industry on this thing you wrote on. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because my book alone, the little book I've written, has helped me in that kind of credibility. Now, I'm going to tell you about the book I wrote. I wrote a book about the mindset, and I'm going to tell you why I wrote that book eventually. So, after I finished writing that book, I got a lot of speaking engagement. So, and those speaking engagement did not just come for free. Mr. Uzoma, come and teach. No, I was paid heavily for those speaking engagements. So, being an author also puts you in a very high place in your life. Now, we're going to be going through a 10-step framework. We are going to make it fast. We're going to have practical sessions where I'm going to like deliver some practicals, do some one or two things so that you can have clarity. The first step in actually becoming an author is choosing a niche. Choosing a niche. Now, the truth is that when you want to write an ebook, this is the most important thing. You need to understand your niche. What is niche? Niche is the foundation of your your ebook business. If you choose the wrong niche, it will just only mean that you're wasting your efforts, even if your content is great. Now, one of the formula for choosing a very good niche, I have the DDD framework, but this simple one that I don't want to bring the DDD framework now. This simple one is just make sure the formula, just make sure that the niche you're choosing prioritize profitability over passion. Now, this is for people that want to make an impact. For people that want to really make money. If you really want to make money, at first, prioritize profitability over passion. Now, passion is good, but when you have passion plus the demand for what you offer is very, very high, then you're going to sell to stupor. You understand? Now, there are 3 questions you need to ask before you actually write any book. Because I see a lot of people writing books just vague. You just wake up and just write any book. No, there are strategies you need to actually put in place before you write a book. Number one, you need to ask yourself, what do I know or have interest in that people value? Now, when I was growing up or when I was very young, you know, I used to ask myself this question. Before I wrote my book, I did not really ask myself in this light, but I just looked at myself and I was like, I was broke. I wanted to create something so I can make money. And I asked myself, what can I offer to people? That question is an inherent question that only you can answer. Now, what you can offer is not just enough. It must be in demand. Do people really need it? Now, the second question you need to ask yourself is, who can I help with my knowledge? A lot of you are very good caterers. You know how to make a lot of cakes. You know how to make a goosey soup. You have beautiful experiences in different areas, especially when it comes to catering, business, making money online, social media. You also have experience in family. You have experience with treating children. A lot of you are elderly people from your 35 upward, from 40. I also have 60 people, 60s year, 70s. You have that knowledge that a lot of young people are looking for. You can package that knowledge into an ebook because trust me, forget about this TikTok age. A lot of people are very interested in knowledge. This week alone, I have read 3 books. I just finished reading the third one this afternoon before and it's in different areas, one on family, another one on different areas. So let me not bore you with all those talk. The next question you need to ask yourself is, are you already spending money in this space? You understand? Are you already like, you just need to ask yourself, do people actually spend money in this particular thing you're doing that you want to like give out to the world? Now, that was by the way. For you to properly enjoy, understand this niche, I'm going to show you about the types of niche. Now, there are 3 types of niche: the making money niche, which I'm going to talk about first. Now, what is this niche all about? Now, you all need to listen to me and just listen attentively. This class is not going to be more than 45 minutes. We are going to be done with everything we are doing. Now, this niche is for people who want to increase their income. Maybe they want to start a business or improve their financial status. It's highly attractive because people have money problems and are constantly in need of solution. That means it is in high demand. You understand? This is the general meaning of making money niche. Now, under me making money niche, there are sub niche. You have sub niche like freelancing. Under freelancing skills, you have copywriting, graphics designing, video editing. These are skills. This is a niche on its own. We have investing, we have crypto, we have stock, we have real estate. Under side hustles, print on demand, drop shipping, e-commerce, business growth, marketing strategies, Facebook advertisement. This is a niche on its own. So now, it's not just about picking niche. It's about finding a problem. But let me not run faster than myself. This is making money niche. Now let's also go to another niche that is very, very important: the health niche. This niche covers physical, mental, and emotional wellness. People in this niche are looking for solutions that improve their quality of life and prevent or solve health issues. Now, sub niches are weight loss, fitness, nutrition, mental wellness, chronic diseases, like a lot of chronic diseases. Now, weight loss. Maybe you created an ebook on how to lose weight, how someone can lose weight. Nutrition, keto, plant-based meal, teaching people how to eat well. Mental wellness, stress management, mindfulness. Let me tell you something. A secret about ebook is that when you create an ebook, you're not just creating one stream of income for yourself. You're creating multiple streams of income. You're not just creating just ebook. You're creating an opportunity for you to be contacted as a consultant. You're creating an opportunity for you to be contacted as a speaker in different places, ramification of this world. Now, your book is going to make you money. Your e-copy is going to make you money. Your physical copy is going to make you money. Your audio version is going to make you money. All you just need to do is to write it. It's a printing machine that will continue to print money for you. One of my favorite authors. How many of you know Brian Tracy? If you know Brian Tracy, just type Brian Tracy in the comment section. Brian Tracy has a lot of books. In fact, if you check my shelf, I have a lot of Brian Tracy book. Every day, people are buying his book because of what he wrote it once and is consistently selling. Let's go far. Let's not waste so much time. I think this is just the first. Oh my God, first step. Types of niche. Now, types of niche. This relationship niche. Now, the relationship niche is a niche that help people build, maintain, or repair relationship. It can be a romantic relationship, maybe family affair, maybe friendship or professionals. It's a powerful, it's very powerful because relationships are tied to emotions and people pay for emotional relief and fulfillment. The sub niche under these niches are dating advices, marriage, parenting, maybe workspace relationship. Now, this question I would like to ask you is something I would want real time feedback from everyone. Under these 3, what is your niche? Are you in the relationship niche? Are you in the making money niche? Are you in the health niche? Now, I know there are a lot of niches. We also have niches that help people with tech, how to with tech. We also have people niche of different areas. We also have pet niche. We also have children niche, different niches. But what niche are you? Are you in the making money niche? Are you in the health niche? Are you in the relationship niche? So let's go over to the next problem. Are you tracking, everyone? If you're tracking, let me know your niche in the comment section so that we can continue. Apart from niche, it's not just enough to find your niche, it's about finding a problem. There is money in problems. If you solve any problem, you're finding money for yourself. The step two, in order to create an ebook that was going to sell, that's going to make you money from when you write it to when even you're tired of marketing it, and to continue to sell on autopilot, unless you even remove it on all platforms, is to find the problem. Chibuzo Jessica said her niche is making money niche. Beautiful. Making money niche. Beautiful. Now the next thing is to find a problem. People don't buy ebooks. They want to they don't just buy ebook they want to read. They buy ebook because they want to solve a particular problem. They want to solve a particular pain point, or they want to achieve a particular desire. You understand? So if your ebook doesn't solve a particular specific urgent problem, it wouldn't sell. Now, permit me to actually probe some of you. I told you guys to create ebook covers in the group. Guess what? I was seeing a lot of ebook covers. A lot of them are very vague. A lot of your ebook cover are very big. Somebody will just write how to be rich, how to make money. Is that an ebook? You're going to lose a lot of money by creating that kind of ebook because people don't want generic stuff. People want specific problem. That is why you need to be highly specific and it must be very urgent. All right, guys, let's move on. Let's move on. No time. How to identify a profitable problem. The truth is that a lot of us assume that people have problems, but you don't know how to identify it. In this chapter, in this step two, I am going to teach you how to identify a particular problem so that you can solve it and make money for yourself. Now, I don't know. There's a lady on this internet, on Twitter. This lady talks about adult sex and all that. And guess what? This lady selling her book every day. You may be asking yourself, what are the people that actually buy this book? A lot of people are buying books because a lot of people have problem in that regards. Don't be emotional when you're picking a book for yourself. How to identify profitable problems? You don't assume, you need to research. I'm going to give you 4 ways for you to identify problem. Number 1, online communities, Facebook group. Maybe Facebook group is the one we actually work with well. Look at what people are complaining about in your niche. Are you in the making money niche? Look at what people are complaining about. Are you in the freelance niche? What niche are you in? Find it, find what people complain about, then solve that problem. Now, give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Find what people complain about and solve that problem. You understand? Find what people complain about and solve that problem. So, and you're going to see it in communities, in Facebook, and Twitter. Secondly, you should do surveys. Now, this is not a boring class. This is just me setting the foundation before we go into a little bit of practicals here and there. Maybe write 1 or 2 books, and we end this session. And the most important thing is not just about writing the book, it's about selling your book. Now, a lot of us, it is easy to write books now, but it's very hard to sell your book if you don't know how to do it. And that is why this training is very important. Second way to find problem is by survey. Ask your audience directly. I don't know how many of you listening to me here have authority in different places. Or if it was somebody like me, I have authority in the copywriting space, in the media buying space, Facebook ad, and every other space on the internet. So I have audience. But if I want to write any book, one thing I used to do is that I need to go to my audience and I need to drop a poll. Are you interested in learning how to run Facebook ads? Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. If I create an ebook on how to run Facebook ads, is this something you would want to purchase? Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Then you do the evaluation. Then you buy, you create it or not. You understand? So the next thing is your own experience. The problem you've solved for yourself are often the best because you already know the pain and you already know the solution. This one has made me a lot of money. In fact, for me to even come here today to share this with you, it's a problem. A lot of people want to write books, but they don't know how to do it. It's a problem. And I have written my book, I've sold it, I have experience. So it's a problem because a lot of people think that writing a book, you need to go and meet one publisher. No, you don't need to meet anybody. All you just need to do is to follow the 10-step framework I am going to be sharing with you. Do you understand, guys? So from your own experience, you can create your own ebook. Let's go straight. Oh my God. It was supposed to be four. It was supposed to be four method. I did not put the last one, but nevertheless, from creating your own experience from the pose and basically from your environment. The next one is from your environment. You know the kind of problems in your environment because you can't just rely on online communities, on polls, your experience. There's still online environment, your own surroundings. That is, you can know the problems there and create your own ebook. So let us do a for you to find the problem. This is a problem test. It's called the PPP test. You understand the P cube problem test. Now to filter good problems from week one, this the run them in this test. The first indices is the painful. How painful is that thing? You understand? Does the problem hurt emotionally, physically, or financially? You understand? Example, I don't know how to sell online and I'm broke. Does it now you need to run it in this test? Does it hurt emotionally? Does it hurt physically or does it hurt financially? You can run it through number test one. Now, present. Is the problem happening right now? Not something that is vague or in the future. Example, I need to lose weight before my wedding in 2 months. You understand? That is another one. So you should know that you should understand, you should run it, your whatever you're writing, you should run it in this stuff again. Now, pressing. Do people want my solution urgently enough to pay for it? Example of this, I keep getting rejected in job interviews. That means this is a what? A pressing need. So you need to run it. Now, present. Somebody says you want to lose weight in 3 months. You understand? That means if the person wants to lose weight in 3 months, and if you create something, the person can probably buy because the person wants to like is an urgent need. You understand? So that is the three ways to run. Number one, the painful, present, and pressing. Understand this. Pressing is I keep getting is like almost in is a recurring thing, and you want to get out from that situation. Let me not dwell so much on that. Now, examples of problems in each of the niches are maybe in the money niche. I don't know how to get clients as a freelancer. Now you now know something. You now create an ebook how to get clients as a freelancer, even if you have never landed any client before. Do you see? That is how to write a ebook title, not the ones many of you are doing. Now, in the health niche, I keep I can't I can't stick to a diet without relapsing, without going back to my bad habits. That is your gateway to creating a product that can help someone maintain focus. The next one is a relationship. I don't know how to communicate with my spouse without fighting. This person is a fighter. Israel Adesanya, every day you're fighting with your spouse. It is a gateway for you to create a product. How to communicate with your spouse without getting into an argument. You can see we've run it into this test. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go over to the next step. The next step is to choose a catchy title for your book. I don't believe you guys are listening. Please, if you're listening, just type I am listening. Are you tracking? Just type I am tracking. I am tracking. Put it in the comment section. Thank you so much, Sandra. I can see you. Are you tracking, guys? If you're tracking, put it in the comment section, please. Let me know whether you're tracking. Beautiful. So let's go over to step 3. Choose a catchy title. Before a book title is one of the biggest selling points of any ebook. It's like the headline of an advertisement. Thank you so much. I can see a lot of beautiful people listening. You guys are doing well. You guys are the ones that will write bestsellers. I'm serious about it though. That your intelligence, that your knowledge you have. I can Juliet worry. Oh, beautiful. Welcome. That your intelligence, you're going to turn it into profit for yourself. You're not just going to be here for nothing. Well done. A book title is one of the biggest selling points. If you name your book title wrong, you're just going to be at the mercy of your book getting passed. Nobody's going to see. In the world today, there's a lot of information, and you need to standardize. You need to, one of the ways to like catch people attention is your book title. So I'm going to give you the 5-step framework on how you can write a very good title. All right. The first one is, and the title is called the TITLE framework. The first one is T, target audience. Second is intention or results. The third is time frame. This can be optional. It's not a must that you must put a time frame in your stuff. The next one is language of desire, and the next one is elimination of confusion. Many of you be listening to me, but Susie, you have come with this framework again. What is this all about? Let me explain it for you. Let's go over to the title. You need to be clear on who the book is for. Title that feels personal to the reader grabs attention faster. Example, beginner guides to freelancing, not just freelancing tips. A lot of you have books called freelancing tips or productivity tips. Let me tell you the truth. One of my books failed. In fact, I am shy to relaunch that book because of how it failed. Nobody bought. I had to give that book to people to say, please read it for me and give me a review. Because of the title, the name of the book was Productivity, something 24 hours. It doesn't make sense just on productivity secrets. No, doesn't work like that. That is how somebody will name your book, freelancing tip. You need to ask yourself this question: who exactly should pick this book up? You understand? That is the first thing you need, the T framework, the intention and the results. What specific results will they get from your ebook? Make it make it outcome driven, not just topic driven. A weak topic, a weak title is something like this: Copywriting Explained. A strong one is 7-figure copywriting secrets. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you something. I wrote a book titled The 7-Figure Copywriting Secret. Let me share my screen to you for you so that you guys can see. Oh my God. Let me share my screen so that you guys can see. So I'm going to open this. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, great. I'm going to open my book, seller.co slash 7-figure copywriting secret. So this is my book. This is one of my books. Internet is bad. So this is one of my books here. This is the 7-figure copywriting secret. It has a 5-star rating. You can see. So I don't just make mouth. This is what I've done. And guess what? Before this training ends, I'm going to show you guys how much this particular book has made for me alongside other of my books. Very, very clear, So it's not, this one is not mouth. We talk and do. So I did not plan on doing that, but that's by the way. All right, let's continue our training. So that is a book on 7-figure copywriting secrets. That was one of the examples I used. Now, you can also use formula. I think we are talking too much instead of practical, but I hope you guys are getting the value here. You understand? So formula is how to achieve a result in a particular time. This is another framework. So let me just run through this one. The second T is people love speed and certainty. If possible, add timeline to create urgency. Now, example, lose 5 kg in 30 days without starving yourself. You can see it is direct. It is direct. Lose 5 kg. It is time framed in 30 days. It is measurable and it is time framed in 30 days without starving yourself. Example, launch your first ebook in 14 days. This is one of the things I often do. This is my particular program self. Launch your book in 14 days. Now we have the L, the desire. For you to actually get a very good title, you need to tap into the emotions and desire of your audience. Use words that evoke status, speed, simplicity, or transformation. See, let me tell you something. Ebook is probably let's just put 60% writing. For you to be successful in ebook, you must be very knowledgeable on marketing. You understand? So many of us will write ebook, but if you're not popular, if you don't have a name, you need to be very wise. You understand? So let's go straight to, we are already wasting time. So the next one is eliminate confusion. A good title is clear, not clever. We don't need clever. Don't be clever, please. If people have to think too much, then you lose them. You have a ebook and you're just typing how to look sophisticated. 7 ways to look sophisticated. What is the meaning of sophisticated? Even when you use, even if your ebook is something like how to look um jaw drop gorgeous, to make all the guys, to attract all the guys, it is a very wrong title. Let your book be very, very clear. How to look so beautiful that everyone stares at you anytime you pass. Very, very easy. Now let's even look at something like this. A bad example is something like this. Dancing with pigs, with the pixel of profit. What is the meaning of pixel of profit? But you can see this one, a good one. Maybe you have a book called Canva Cash Generator. How to turn simple design into daily income. You can see the way it was constructed, appealing. It's just when you drink juice and when you drink alcohol, very, very different. One enters without you doing one, you must do. No, allow your book title sync. So we are going to be doing one more thing. I'm going to be talking about one more step, then we'll just continue. Somebody said, laughing at myself for the first ebook. Yeah, so now, example of titles in the making money niche. In your making money niche, you can name your book something like maybe freelance freedom. How beginners can make XYZ $100, $1,000 online in 30 days. Or maybe you can put something in the health niche, the 21 days fat loss blueprint, burn fats without starving or going to the gym. Maybe in relationship, test chemistry. Now, test chemistry is another one. But at least people that are in love, they should understand what the meaning of chemistry is, but you can remove that one. How to attract and keep the right partner with simple messages. That is easy. Let's go over to step 4. Are you ready? Now, step 4 is to create your book cover. Step 4 is to what? Create your book cover. Now, why book cover matters? A lot of you created beautiful book covers, but I still have some reservation. Why book cover matters? Your book cover is your ebook billboard. People will judge you. People will judge the quality of your content by it. A great book cover builds credibility, trust, curiosity. Whether it is online people will screw fast. If your book cover doesn't stand the 2 minute test, the 2 seconds test, they wouldn't even click on it. And if they don't click on it, they wouldn't buy. You understand? So the psychology of a great book cover is I want to even ask you a question. Are you going to go to a supermarket and would you buy a product in a supermarket if the package looks very cheap or confusing? Now it's the same with book cover. A polished book cover is equal to great perceived value. Don't judge people don't judge ebooks by their content first. They judge what? Covers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go over to practical. Now, this framework is the COVR framework. Now, it is not important. I don't want to confuse many of you with this framework. It's not important. Probably in my reports, you're going to see this framework, but what I'm interested in right now is practicals. How many of you are interested in practicals? If you're interested in practical, say practical. Just type practical in the comment section. Type practicals in the comment section. Thank you. Somebody said no. No for what? I don't want to waste so much time. We've already wasted some time already. Not at all. Not at all. All right. If you're interested in practical, just type. What are people replying to now for? Okay, practical. Let's go over to practicals, guys. So today we are going to be creating a book cover. You understand? So I'm going to ask you one question. Under what niche should we create our book? We are going to be creating our book, a fresh book now. So should we create a book on the health niche, the relationship niche, or the making money niche? Which niche should we create our book? So somebody give us which one should we create our book in? So type, should we create it in the making money niche, in the health niche, or the relationship niche? Somebody said health niche. Okay, I can see health, relationship. Many people want to confuse me. Health. Somebody said health niche. Somebody said health niche. I can see two health niche. One making money niche. Making money niche two. I'm liking this. This is the kind of comments I like. Say all this. No, don't be so triggered. Yeah, let's get straight into the main juice. You need to write your book today. So somebody said we are in between the health niche, making money niche, and um the spinner. So what I'll do is I'm going to do a spin. I'm going to find an online application for so that we can do a spin. So I'm going to share my screen right now, and we are going to do a spin. I'll share my entire screen. So what we are going to do is yeah, okay, great. So look at what I have in my screen. Online online spin picker. Let me see if there's anything like that. Online spin picker. Yeah, let's see if there's anything like that. So we'll choose which one should go for. Anyway, okay, so we are going to pick, guys. I've never done this before in my life, but we are going to pick. So I'm going to pick relationship niche, relationship. Then we are going to pick health. And we are going to pick another one is what? Making money. Making money. So this is the three we are going to use. So anyone that's, and let's all spin. So anyone that it hits, that is the one we are going to do. Is that fine? All right, so let's spin. Woo. Eee. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pick on health needs. So guys, all right. Thank you so much. So we're going to pick on health needs. So ladies and gentlemen, be prepared. Are you guys excited about this training at all? Like I'm not seeing your excitement at all. So let's go over to health news. So now, if you want to write a book, the first thing you need to do is to come over to Canva. If you want to create a book cover, come over to Canva. Somewhere Canva here. You come over to Canva here. Please, guys, are you seeing my screen? Are you seeing my screen? Are you seeing my screen at all? All right. If you can see my screen, just say I can see your screen. Just say I can see your screen. All right. So let me share my screen once again. So if you can see my screen, just let me know that you can see my screen. Okay, let me use my feedback here so that we can all be guided. So today we are going to choose. Right. So when you come over to this place, all right, I think you can see me. So when you come over to this place, the next thing you need to do is to type here. Just type book cover. No need to start looking for something. A lot of us always, a lot of us are always design ugly book covers because we design from scratch. But we have a Canva app here. Canva app gives you the opportunity towards create beautiful book cover. So let's just type book cover, book cover. So I'm going to like click on it. So we can see book cover. Because we are creating on health, let me even type health book cover. Health book cover. So let me see whether there is something like that. You can see there are a lot of beautiful book cover templates we can use. We can see. So let us choose one. Let us choose one, or we make one from scratch. So we pick one. Something that has to do with health. Something that has to do with health. And it must be clear. Oh my God. All these things I know. Okay. So since we are talking about health, let us do something on food. Why not? Let's do something on food. Let's do something on recipe. So I'm going to use this particular one. Now I'm using this one because I think it's going to be easy for us to edit. You understand? I'm just picking something that will be easy for us to edit. So let me use this one. No time to waste time. All right. Now, a lot of us will not be able to like see clearly. So, but I'm going to try to zoom in. I'll try to zoom in. Now, this is the first thing we need to do. The first thing we need to do before we create our book is to find the name of our book. Find the name of our book. And guess what? We are going to use words. What we are going to use the words PPP framework, the pain points. After the pain, the next one is what? After the pain, the next one is what? The pressing needs. After the pressing need, the next one is what? That is it. So we are going to be using a PPP framework. So now I want to introduce you to something called AI. Now, a lot of you know AI, but today I'm going to be introducing it. You're going to be hearing it from Boss Uzi again. Understand? So let us go over to what AI. We have a lot of AI too. We have ChatGPT, we have Cloud, we have Microsoft Copilot. We have different AI tools. So I want to use ChatGPT, yes, because ChatGPT has a very upgraded AI system. So I'll use ChatGPT right now. All right, I hope you can see my screen. So now let us go back to our framework. The framework, the PPP framework. Okay, choosing the niche. Now let's tell ChatGPT I want to write a book. I want to write a book on in the health niche, in the health niche. The reason um a book on weight loss using the P3 framework. Kindly suggest suggest 10 captivating titles that sponsors, this is just English, so that sponsors curiosity and has a high demand. Now, you can also maybe maybe you want to like maybe you also have maybe you want to write a book from your experience, maybe how you lose XYZ weight and all. You can also give it that information. Captivating. Captivating. Yeah. We can also give it that information, but we are not giving it that information right now. We just want to tell it we want to write a book. So it's going to suggest a book that passes the P3 framework. So let's go. Now, you may think that ChatGPT doesn't know the P3 framework. Oh my God, it doesn't know the P3 promise picture proof. No. So we are going to give it the P3 framework. And what is the P3 framework? We are going to remind this our AI of the P3 framework. So what is the P3 framework? So let's go back to our words, our practicals, our P3 framework. So the P3 framework is what? The problem, that is the pain points, that is the painful, present, and pressing. You understand? So we are going to edit it here. The P3 framework, which is which is which is pain point, painful, present, and pressing. So we've already given it the information that we need now. If you don't give it the information, it's going to just write anything for you. That is why it's good for you to also have intelligence for your own self. What is this one doing? The silent thief. How hidden health habits drain your wealth every day. This title is too vague. The second one is why you are losing money faster than weight. Is too vague. Health debts is too vague. From wallet to hospital is too vague. Um, expensive disease is too vague. You understand? So You can see that AI is very good. It can give you suggestions, but it's not the best. So as we are very wise, oh my god, oh sorry guys, I forgot to like I forgot to read the screen. All right, so let's go over. You can see this one very very vague. The silent thief, how hidden. You can see this first one, the silent thief. You can see this one, the costly illusion, how ignoring your body quietly, blah blah blah, empties your bank account. Okay, do you know why it is giving us all these titles? Because we are using the painful, present, and depressing framework. You can see this one. Your bank account is bleeding. The pressing health habits that are too costly to ignore. You can also see this one, the expensive disease, how everyday health choices secretly destroy your wealth. Now, it is too much. Let us just go for something simple because this is practical. So I'm going to remove this AI. We're going to go for something very, very simple. Please, can you still see my screen? All right. If you can still see my screen, let me know. Let me check. You can still see my screen. Let me know. I think you can still see my screen. Beautiful. All right. Please and please, if you're still following me and if you have not subscribed to my channel, I think if 40 something people subscribe, I think my followers will get to a particular number. So if you're interested in subscribing, I really appreciate it. So let's get into it. All right. So let's go over to this one. The first thing you need to do when you want to design your ebook cover is probably change the background. Now, in this one, we are going to change our background to what? Black. Yes, let's use black. So we are also going to change this one. Maybe we are going to change this one to maybe black and orange go together, or black and white, or yeah. So let us use black and blue. Let us just use black and white for very, very fast. Then we'll change the font size to maybe black. Now, guys, this is a very, very fast work. It's a very, very fast work. Or should we use black? Why not use white? Let's use white background. So I'm going to go back here and just click on white background. So let us use a white background. You can see, I think white is fine now. So now what name should we name our book? Now let us just name our book something very, very simple. Secret to losing weight. Secret, or how to how to lose how to lose how to lose 10 kg 10 kg in 30 days. In 30 days. You can see it's just something very, very simple. Then I'm just going to reduce it so that it can fit. How to lose 10 kg in 30 days. So that is all. So as a copywriter, I also think of the words. I also think of the subheading. Um, 7 or discover the unique secrets. Discover the unique secrets about, or discover. Now, what is going to be our subheading? Um, secret secret framework that has helped many lose weight without gym or eating less. Now you can see this, our subtitle is very, very direct. You can see very, very clean and direct. So let me go back again. You can see very, very good. Now the next thing is this image here. You need to remove all this image. Now the next thing that will be here is something very, very catchy that depletes, losing weight and all. So now we are going to unbold this thing. We are going to unbold this. Yes. So it will just be very clear. So we are going to go over to elements in our Canva. When we go over to elements, then we'll just type weight loss. Weight loss. I'll click on it. Is the network bad? Please. Oh. So I'm going to just type weight loss and let's see if it opens. I think network is very bad. But thank God for our. So what you are going to be looking for is graphics here. We are going to be going into graphics. Guys, I'm going to show you guys how to get graphics, how to get graphics. You can use this or you can use AI. Understand? So you can see this one. Now, if we use this one, it will look as if you are writing this book for a lady. If we use this one, it will look as if you are writing it for a somebody that has pot belly, you know. So we need to be careful about the image we use. Understand? So if your target audience is ladies, you can use all these ones. But if your target audience is probably a man or it's very, very wise for you to be very sensible on the one you can use, even though they are fine. Don't look at fine and go and use and go and use something that is bad. Understand? So so one thing we are going to do is we are going to use a very, very funny image. We are going to use a very funny image. We are going to use this one because nobody is seeing your leg. Nobody knows whether it's a man that is standing on it or a woman. You understand? So let us edit this accordingly. So just because of diversity's sake, I would like to change some of the colors here. I'll change this color into what? Black. I'll change this color into black. And I'm going to change all these colors to black so that you don't just use anything that Canva give you. You understand? You can see how easy it is. It's not difficult. So I'm just going to reduce this. So you can see beautiful. So then this one, let's change our ebook to green, total green. So something of green nature. So because we are talking about weight loss. So let's choose a very nice green, maybe this green. Or green and white don't go together, but we'll just manage it. So we'll click on this to change everything. Now, design is a very, very beautiful thing to do, but practice make perfect. You click on this, we are going to change all these things to green. All right, you can see how everything changed. Now, if you noticed, everything is looking green, but something is looking off. The scale. Okay, they are going to also change this one to green. We're going to change this to green and maybe let's bolden it. Let's just bolden it. Yeah. Maybe we'll just bolden it just for practical sake, you know. So you can see. Beautiful. Now this design is looking so awkward because everything is green, but this one is different. So what we are going to do, we are going to try as much as possible to also change this to green. So I'm going to change the scale to green. Beautiful. And I'm going to change the pink towards white. Beautiful. Okay, this white did not enter. I'll change it to black. Okay, white. White is okay. Then I'm going to change this one towards maybe green. No, the legs cannot be. No, it can't be black. Let's leave it as white. Then we are going to change this pink to maybe green. And you can see how everything is in sync. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our book cover here. Now, I'm going to give this book cover to the first person that writes his or her name in the comment section. So, I'm going to be watching the comment section. Write your name in the comment section. Write your full name in the comment section, and I'm going to give you this book. I'm going to allocate this book to you. Your full name in the comment section. Your full name in the comment section. So somebody said Chinonso. Chinonso is not your full name now, but nevertheless, I saw your full name there. So I'm just going to write Chinonso. Chinonso Emmanuel. So Ibida Chinonso. So this book is written by Chinonso Ibida. Now you can also do some beautiful things by increasing the font size. You can also change the font size. If you don't like that one, you can use something that would that you like. Understand? But for the sake of this training, we're just going to leave everything like this. Now, when you're done, the next thing you need to do is to share and download it. You need to download it like this. Download it, click on share. If you're using your phone, it will be much more easier. Sorry for every other person that are dropping their name. I've already chosen Chinonso. It was very, very fast. I think his network is stronger. Some of our network are fighting. So we're going to download this. So when we download this, I don't know why is it not downloading. We'll click on this share, yes, share. I'll click on download. Okay, I think my mouse one is the weapon that fashion against us today. So I'm just going to click on download. And when you click on download, it will ask you what type of download you want. Do you want PDF, or you have to click on what? Click on the best quality. PNG. PNG is actually a good quality, but we are going to be downloading in JPG. You understand? So if you're using Canva Pro, you can increase the quality as much as you want. I'm using Canva Pro currently, so Canva Pro is not that expensive. Yeah, but I'm using it because I'm running an online business, so I need Canva Pro. So that's why I have it. But you can use the free version for anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you guys our book cover here. These are our book cover. Now, it's very, very simple, nothing so special, beautiful like this. But guys, I don't know whether you guys can see it. Is it showing? Is it showing? All right, it's showing. So the next thing I would like to do is I would like to mock my book up. I would like to mock it up, just make it look more beautiful so that it can be marketed. So I'll go to this website called DIY book cover. Book cover. Now, if I don't want to stress myself to finding the URL, I can just type this on Google. Now, this on Google, I'll just click on, it's called DIY book cover. DIY book cover. So I'm just going to click the first one. When I click the first one, it's going to take me to the interface, and I'm going to just pick the one I want. I hope many of you did this assignment. I dropped the tutorial for you. I'm going to pick this simple one. Then I'm going to click on next. Then I'm going to click on upload. I'm going to upload it. I'll pick on this one. Then I'm just going to click on it. Then I'll click on what? Upload. So when I upload, it's going to be uploading here. Depending on how fast your network is, it will upload. Unfortunately, I think our network is bad, and I'm very, very happy that at least many of you can still hear me, even though the network is very, very terrible. So that means we need to finish up this training immediately so that we are not going to be betrayed by the network. So I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to do it again, then upload it. All right. So it has gone now. All right, it has gone. You need to wait for it to when you finish downloading, you need to wait for it to appear. If not, when you click on next, it's not going to appear well. So when everything appears, then you now click on download. And we are going to be downloading in we are going to download we click on next. This is the third step, and we are going to click on download in JPG. So when I click on JPG, it's going to automatically download. You understand? Right, the mouse is having issue. Uh-uh. Sorry guys, technology can be frustrating sometimes. So why is it not going down? All right. So it's downloading already. It's downloading already. So this is our book cover. So you can see how clean and neat our book cover is. How to lose 10 kg in 30 days. These are simple book cover. Our simple book cover authored by Ibida Chinonso. Chinonso, put your hands together for yourself. So beautiful. So this is it. So these are book cover. It is very, very simple. So ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly how to create your book cover. So let's also go over to the next framework so that we can end this training before any other thing. So thank you so much. I hope you guys are getting value. Somebody is asking, please, sir, how can I edit a book cover on Canva? I'm lost. All you just need to do is to go back to the practical, and you'll be able to find out how you can do that. Because I gave you guys also, I gave you a practical on the website. I also gave you a practical in the group. If you check the group, you'll see something I gave you. You understand? So that is that. So let's continue. And we stopped at practical. We stopped at practical. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's go, guys. So it's already past 8 o'clock now, and we spent over 1 hour here. And I don't really think I want to spend more time. But ladies and gentlemen, I just want to show you some of the things my student has done, so that you will not just think it's only me doing it alone. Now, this is my student. Her name is Bernice. She launched her own book. She launched her own book, and she made this my student alone. She made a Please, how can someone download if you can use laptop? Canva, you can download your Canva app in your phone and use laptop. In Q&A session, I'm going to be answering a lot of questions in that regard. Now, this is my student. Her name is Bernice. She wrote a book, Sell Like Fire, and she's a copywriter. So she wrote this book, Sell Like Fire, How Someone Can Sell. Okay, let's even Google her. Now, one thing about being an author is that you are going to be Googleable. So let me just Google her. So um let me just share my screen again so that we can actually Google this, my student, maybe on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn now. Let's just see how this thing can make you be. So I'm just going to click on linkedin.com. So I'm just going to go over to LinkedIn and just maybe check that my student out. So her name is Bernice. All right, her name is here. So this is one of her, or this is one of many of my students. This is my LinkedIn profile. If you're not following me on LinkedIn, you can follow me. My name is Uzoma Oranebo. If you have not followed this channel, please do so as well. All right, let's wait for it to load. I think network is a barrier here. All right. So before these things load, let me just continue what I was saying. So I was just talking about how she launched her book. Because of network, we may not be going to all those places. I was supposed to show you guys a lot of things by sharing my screen. So she launched her book, and this was her promotional material. Launch 24 hours to launch time. Sell Like Crazy was a very good success for her. And from zero, she made about 600 and something K from her launch. This is a personal secret, but yes, I believe she also wants to make this open. She wants to like tell you that how possible it is to write your own ebook and launch and make so much money. Now, this is another person. This is my accountability coach. Her name is Coach Mary. She wrote a book called she wrote a book called Win with Accountability. She's my personal accountability coach. And she wrote this book in January, and this was her launch. Now, can you guys imagine that this book that is here, this is the book here, because she has printed it and she has sent me my own copy. Guys, she sent me my own copy. So you can see. I'm going to open it now. I have read this book before, but I like keeping it I read the soft copy because I was actually the one that did the review. I did a little bit of review for her. So she wrote a book called Win with Accountability, and can see my name here. First, I would like to dedicate to God, blah blah blah, and I also like to dedicate to Uzoma Oranebo, Boss Uzi, an extraordinary mentor, and an extraordinary mentor turned client, an exceptional entrepreneur, a master of copywriting, and a true. Now, I wish you guys can see what is here, but I'm so happy when I see students launch their book. And the reason why I'm so happy is that she didn't just write this book, she launched the book, and a lot of people gave her money, and she printed the book. You understand? So this is another one. Now, I also have a lot of other students that have written their ebook, that have turned their ebook to audio. I would have done a lot of outing right now. That have taken you guys you know, to LinkedIn, taking you guys to YouTube to show you guys some beautiful things that people have done. This can also be you. We are not blabbing here. We are not trying to like make cajole you to do anything, but I want to inspire you that if you're listening to me in this webinar, you need to also write your own book. She's an accountability coach, and this book has given her more credence. When they're asking her, okay, you're an accountability coach, what have you done? Say, I wrote a book. For you to write a book, that means you're an authority. You understand? So that is it. I'm an authority in copywriting. I have a book in copywriting. I have several books in different areas. I've written over 5 to 7 books. You understand? So that is it. So the thing is, my own story, how I started all this online thing is that I bought a course online. The course was very, very cheap. It was an audio program where a lady was teaching us how to write an ebook, a mind mapping. Taught me, and I was very broke then. I did not have money. It was during the COVID when I've already lost my Oga has already told me that, hey, Uzoma, you need to go home. I was paid 15,000 naira to work there. So I couldn't get paid again because of COVID, no more customer. So my Oga said we should go home. And I was looking for what to do. When I wrote my book, from somebody that has never made a dime before, I made 6 figures from my book. And when I made these 6 figures, that was what set up my online life. From learning how to write ebook, I launched it. I made 6 figures. I made about 360 something K there. And that money is still with me till today because I can tell you that that money is the seed to any other money I have. You understand? So it is very important for me. The name of the book I wrote was Mindset Boost. Now, let me see if I can show you the book online. Oh, okay, yeah, let me see if I can show you the book online. So if you go online and I'll search, if I go online and I search Mindset Boost by Uzoma Oranebo, you can see what is coming out. The first thing that is coming out is what's on Amazon. That means my book is already on Amazon. Let's click on it. Now you can see what your name does for you. If I even search my name online, the first thing I even see is Amazon. That means even when American Embassy wants to give me visa, the UK wants to give me visa, and they want to search for who is this Uzoma Oranebo, the first thing they are seeing, they're already seeing my book. You can see how my book is relaxing there. And what did I do? I just put all my experiences into an ebook because I suffered a lot. I've suffered before I got to this level. Before I got to this level, hunger, evicted from the house, were pushed out, thrown, lived in a very, very comfortable home, not comfortable house, but we thank God. Spent 8 years in university, you know, paying school fees, had to squat, I was rejected. I had to put everything in my book. This was my first book, and this book was, when God told me, God said that He's going to use this book and set me up, and that was what He did. Set me up 350K, very, very small, 360 something K, very, very small, but He opened a lot of doors for me. Somebody wrote me a check for this book, a check I've never really received before. Now, when I'm talking about check, I'm not talking about 100K check, 200K check. No, you understand? So that's after my launch. So what I'm telling you guys, book is very important. Now, there are some friends and family that will never give you money. Friends and family will never give you money until you have something that you can exchange your wealth for. You may be thinking, this my uncle has a lot of money, but he doesn't send me money. He doesn't send you any money because you have not done something that can actually attract his wealth. People don't just give people money. Wealth is exchange of value. You understand? For you to be wealthy, you need to exchange value. So this is just my story, and this is how I launched my first book. And okay, I can also show you some of my books in the marketplace. Now let me go over to seller and let me just give you some analysis on how much you can possibly make. Let me show you how much I possibly made with my books and all. So these my products. You can see this one. The name of this book is what copywriting in 3 minutes. A lot of you saw how I created this book, but now the book is 1,000 naira online, but let's see how much I've made. Let's see how much. Oh, you guys were not seeing my screen. Oh my God. All right, let me show you my screen. So let me show you my screen. So this is my book. This is my book collection. Some of the ones I've published on Seller. Then you can see this one, 5,000, 10,000 naira. This one is 1,000. I used to use this one and do Sarah, for people. This is how I launched it online. This is on Seller. But this book I've done over, you can see how much this book has done. This book has done over 469 sales. Now, plus 469 plus 1,000 is not money. Many of you say it's not money. 400K is not money. It is fine. It's okay for me. The book is just a template that I want to like give people to, and people are happy. It's a 5-star rating book. Now let's also check another of my book. There's another book that you saw there. It's the 20 compelling headlines for your copy and your content. And this book is 1,500 naira. Let me show you guys this book. It's 1,500. So this book is 1,500 naira online. You can see it's 1,500, but you can let me show you how much that this book has made for me. How much this book has made. You can see over 3,100 and something people have already bought this book. You can see now it is not magic, it is strategy. And that strategy is what many of you don't know. It's not just about writing your book and waiting for 3,000, 1,600 and something people to buy your book. About strategy. You understand? So if you compile all this money, and some days I'll just be sleeping and I'll just receive email of money coming in. You can just write small, small books, 115, 2,000, 3,000, 5K, compile it. You're not just writing because you want to make money. You're building authority. You can create a course from it. You can create an audiobook from it. Guys, there's a lot of money in this ebook funnel. Just open your mind. So the question I would like to ask you today is, this question because we're already ending. Have you ever thought about writing a book for yourself but maybe you don't know where to start from because that is where many people are today? Or do you just feel overwhelmed about the process of writing your book? Maybe like choosing your niche, writing, designing, and maybe selling your book. Or maybe you or maybe you're looking for a proven step-by-step process on how you can actually, do this. You're looking for somebody that could guide you daily until you probably finally launch your book and make it ready so that you can make money. If you're looking for that, then I think I just have something for you, and it's not for everyone, just for a few people. But before that, I'm going to take your permission because this is a free training. It is very, very bad if I just start pitching you something. So permit me to introduce you to an opportunity that would help you write your book, launch it, and sell it in 14 days. So if you want to permit me, just say permitted. So say permitted, and I am going to actually continue. If you permit me, just say permitted and I'm going to continue. Just say permitted and I am going to continue. So just say permitted. The keyword is permitted, not I need your. Okay, somebody said permitted. All right. So beautiful. So the truth is that I will want to teach you how to turn your knowledge into cash in just 14 days using only your smartphone. Now, have you been sitting on your knowledge, maybe your skills, your experiences? You know how my experiences have also made me money. And you know that you could make money from that, but you don't know how to package it. The truth is that thousands of people are making six figures, including me, not just because I am a smarter person, but because I have a proven system. Remember, I have a 10-step proven system for me to do this. And I just shared about 4 here today. We also have other ones like after you've even finished writing your book, using AI, using skills, the next one is to launch the strategies to monetize. You understand? But I'm going to be introducing you to the exact system in the ebook Money Secret. Is a 14-day challenge where I'm going to show you how to do this. Now you may be asking, what is the ebook Money Secret 14 days challenge? Let me show you what it's all about. Now, it's a guided program where I'm going to take you by the hands and show you how to do exactly these things I'm going to be mentioning now. I'm going to show you how to choose a niche, a hot selling niche and profitable idea. I'm also going to guide you on how to write your book with ease, even if you hate writing. Design a professional cover using just your smartphone. Package your ebook into a product that people will be excited to buy it. Set up sales funnel that can sell your book automatically, just like I used to sell my own. And I'm also going to teach you how to monetize and scale your ebook beyond just an ebook. You're going to learn how to do it with courses, maybe a coaching program. You learn how to even create an audiobook with it. So, and the best part is that you're going to do all these things in 14 days with just my guidance and my team. So the game is, many of you are probably interested, but let me also tell you what you're going to be getting here as addition. Number one, accountability. No more procrastination. We are going to track everything you're doing on a daily basis. Now, daily action tasks, your plan. I'm going to give you a simple plan, a simple task broken into daily step. It's not a course, it's a challenge. That means I'm going to be talking to you every day. There's also template and strive swipe files, ready-made resources that would save you time and energy without thinking too much. I'm also going to teach you how to use AI tools. You're going to learn how to use AI to speed up your writing and your design. I'm also going to give you community access. You have a supportive community of like-minded people and like-minded achievers. You're also going to be getting mentorship and coaching, direct guidance from me so that you don't feel stuck. I'm also going to be teaching you how to set up your funnel with a lot of support so that you can start selling your book automatedly. The last thing is that monetization strategy. There's a lot of monetization in ebook. Ebook is just like a palm tree. In the palm tree, you can get broom, you can get oil, you can get every other thing it. I'm going to be teaching you how to do that. So, and you may be asking, Boss Uzi, how much is this program worth and all? I'm going to give you a blank check for you to like put the price. Now, if I give you a blank check to pay what this program is worth, how much will you pay? You know, imagine Boss Uzi say, okay, Boss Uzi, you know the results that this thing can do for you. You know how it helped Coach Mary. You know how it helps Bernice. You know how it helped Ima. You know how it helps other people that have created this book, their book, and sold it from my tutelage. If I gave you a blank check, how much will you put there? Now, in the past, a lot of students have said they will put 100K, 200K, 50K, and all. That is fine. But the shocking news is that I am not going to be charging you that because I know a lot of you are probably newbies. Now, even if I charge you that amount, it will still be worth it because the amount you make from your book will still be worth it. You continuously make it over and over again. It's not just about writing a shabby, rubbish book. It's about writing something that is going to be proven, that is going to be international standard. So no matter how much I charge you, it's going to be worth it because it's a lifetime stuff. Your children will see it, your children will read it and be proud of you. But this program is not going for that amount. I'm just going to be giving you for normally the program costs 25,000, but I'm going to be giving 20 action takers now the opportunity to pay 9,997. Now, if you're interested and you want to be part of these action takers to join the ebook Money Secrets, all you need to do is to use the account details on your screen, Uzoma Oranebo, OP or GT Bank, and you just send the proof of payment to my number there. Or you can, that is all you just need to do. So I'm going to drop the account number so that you can see it. Remember, it is not forced, nobody is forcing you to do anything. But if you know that you really want to like launch your book, then this is for you. And this is for you. Don't think about the money. Don't say the money is too much. No, if you're very, very serious about launching your book, then this is for you. The price is 9,990. If you're going to be paying now for for the first 10 people, you can make payment to this account details on your screen. Now, we are going to be having a Q&A sessions because I know a lot of you have questions to ask. You understand? A lot of you have questions to ask. But if you're interested in making payments, I'm just going to drop the account number on your screen. Maybe you can just use this account details and make payment. So it's on your screen. You can just use this account details and make payment and just send me a proof of payment to my WhatsApp number and I'm going to be replying you immediately. Now, maybe asking yourself, you may be asking yourself, but since I paid for other programs and they did not give me the result I want. Now, this is 100% guaranteed. Now, the reason why it is guaranteed is because if you follow the step, you do the work, and you don't see results, I am going to refund every money you have put into this. This means there is zero risk for you. So don't miss this opportunity to get down into this training. Now, I think the last thing is I want to have a Q&A session with everyone. I know many of you are interested. But there's something I want to do because of you have listened to me to this point. I want to reward your attention. Now, if you're on this webinar, you're listening to me, instead of paying the price for the first 20 people, I'm going to be giving you another discount, a 15% discount, so that you can pay 8,500 instead of 25,000 naira. So if you want to be part of those people that will take advantage right now, you can either use the OPay, my name is going to show there, or you can use the GT Bank, any one of them. All you just need to do is to send me the proof of payment, pay 8,500 instead of 9,500. This is just for you. Now, somebody said something. What happened to the ones we paid for? Okay, I don't know this person. So permitted. So that is it. So if you have any question, I am going to be interested in answering it. So you have any Q&A session. Now, let me tell you something. This is not just, this is not just a one-time thing. I have students that are trained on a seasonal basis. We train you until you get your results. You understand? So there are a lot of students on the pipeline. There's alumni. We have alumni network. We have citizens. We have, when you pass through these sessions, just like Coach Mary, you're going to become an alumni. You're going to be helping others. Just like I have some students in our comment section right now. I know I have some students in the comment section. You understand? So you're going to be meeting with everyone. This is a community. This is not just a system whereby you pay for a course and everybody will just go and sleep. Everybody is helping everybody to achieve success, because I understand that ebook is just something that would actually set you up, that will help you bring more opportunities for you. So I am rooting for you. I am going to be taking your questions right now. So if you have a question, just ask it in the comment section. I am going to be answering it for you. I'm going to be answering your question. If you have any question, just ask in the comment section. Now, my name is Uzoma Oranebo. In case you don't know, me, I do this for a living, not just because I want to make money, but because I want to see a lot of people grow. I want to see a lot of people. I want to see results like this. Many other people that have results, I want to see results like this. It gives me so much joy to say, you can see, imagine a printed book. My name is on a printed book. My name is on a printed book. I feel so honored. This is not what I am looking for, but if I have a lot of students that have these results, and all this cannot be achieved by yourself, you just need mentorship. You may think you're very, very strong. You may think you're the most motivated person in the world, but at the end of the day, you need mentorship. So that is why Boss Suzy is there. It's not that you can't do it yourself. You can do it yourself, but you need mentorship. So somebody said sent. I can see Sandra. Sandra said sent. Now, Sandra, congratulations on making payments and joining the winning team. All right. So let me answer your question. Oh, please, is it possible to be an all-rounder? More like, must it be having? No, let me tell you something. If you want to become an all-rounder, it is not bad. You understand? It is not bad to become an all-rounder. But I want to ask you a question. Do you want people to know you for an all-rounder? Don't you like people to know you for something specific? You understand? It's very intelligent when people know you for something specific. You understand? So instead of being an all-rounder, be a specific person. You understand? That is my recommendation for you. Be a specific person. So if you have made payment, you can send the proof of payment to 09031836907. So you can make and send your proof of payment to this number. This is my personal number, and I am going to respond to you immediately after this training. So if you have questions, just ask me your question before we end this session. Now, this is not about making money, this is not about anything, but if you really want to like write your book, then I'm inviting you for this. I'm interested in seeing you successful. I'm interested in you getting the value. Like in Nigeria, nobody is willing to give, nobody is willing to, if you can make money for yourself, if you can open an income stream for yourself, you have done very good for yourself. I have created an income stream that I've been earning from the last 4 years. It is consistently making me money, and it is not about, it's not is it's the pipeline was from an ebook. You understand? So turning your knowledge into profit is one of the ways you can make money online. So don't neglect this thing I am about to give you. Now, imagine the price I am charging you. The price is 8,500 only for the people that is going to making payment this night. Now, this 8,500 is for the people that will be making payment this night only. You understand? This 85 is the price a lot of people use for Uber or a lot of people use to buy shawarma. Is nothing compared to how much value you're going to get on the long run, making money, making millions. Now, with this intelligence, with these skills, do you know that you can even be a consultant? You can be an ebook consultant if you want. You can even teach people about how to do this by yourself when you've gotten success, but you can't teach people when you've not undergo training. This 10 step I am going to be teaching you is very important. So I'm not going to be blabbing anymore. I'm just going to talk and I'm just going to wish you all the best. For the people that are joining, congratulations. If you have sent the money, just type sent. I think I can see a lot of payment already. A lot of you have paid. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, Sandra. Congratulations, every other person that have paid. I don't want to mention name, but congratulations to you. I can see about 7 people have made payment. Congratulations to you, and see you in the ebook money secrets 14-day challenge. With that being said, congratulations to everyone as we end this session. If you got value from this session, I want you to drop your emoji. Don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to also subscribe to my channel so that you can also get some more videos like this. With that being said, since I have no more questions, let me go and talk to my students. See you inside.